Congrats to Christopher Bell and the number 20 DeWalt team from Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota on the win at Circuit of the Americas in Coda. Congrats to those guys. It's Christopher Bell's second win in 3 races this year. Congrats to him, his crew chief Adam Stevens, Toyota, Joe Gibbs Racing. He's the first, Bell's the first driver to win 2 of the first 3 races since 2018 when Kevin Harvick did it. So it's pretty cool there. Second was William Byron, almost made a push there towards the end. Just wasn't enough. Third was Tyler Reddick, almost made a late push to try to get the win. He was the pole sitter for today's race. So great run for him. Fourth was Chase Elliott. Great rebound for Chase Elliott after being spun out by Ross Chastain on lap 1. That was a great rebound by him for him to get 4th after being spun out by the 1 car of Ross Chastain there. So great to see him get a top 5 finish after all that. 5th was Kyle Busch. Heartbroken for him in the 18. Heartbroken for RCR. He would have got RCR victory lane there. As an AD fan, I would have been cool seeing an RCR car win. I would have been happy for the company, at least, if Kyle Busch won 1. I hated it for him, heartbroken, but he and Bell were battling there towards the end there. So, and something broke in the right rear, he said, in the post-race interview, but still hanging on to fifth. 6th was SVG. Led some laps in the first 2 stages. Had a winning car. Was doing pretty well. During one of those restarts in the beginning of the last stage, he fell back a little bit, got shuffled. Didn't fall too much, but was hung around the top 10 there for most of the last stage. But he was a top 5 car, a winning car, or top 5 or a winning car first 2 stages. But he fell as low as 10th, something like that at one point. But came back, finished 6th. He's only 8 points behind Kyle Larson, who has the last playoff spot. So those stage points did help for him to be in playoff contention still this early in the season. So great run for SVG. I wish he would have won, but that's all right. He's still got 6th place finish, which I can't complain there too much. 7th was Chris Buescher. 8th was Noah Gragson. Great run for him. I didn't expect that today. 9th was Alex Bowman. 10th is Todd Gillen. That rounds out your top 10. 11th was Michael McDowell. 12th was Ross Chastain, who got into Chase Elliott there on the first lap. And he finished 12th. 13th was Carson Escobar. 14th, Chase Briscoe. He was a top 10 car. First couple stages. Last stage, he was in the top 5 a little bit too, but last stage, we just didn't have the winning speed like William Byron or the speed like Kyle Busch or William Byron or Christopher Bell there. But he had a top 10 car, but finished 14th. Still got some points to make up, of course. He's 144, he is Chase Briscoe. He's 99 points behind Kyle Larson for the last playoff spot. So he's minus 28. I guess he did gain some points, but so yeah. Um, I think he's gonna have to win right now. I know it's still early in the season, but right now, if I'm Chase Briscoe, I'm probably gonna have to win a race because yeah, you're 99 points behind the last playoff spot. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to win right now. 15th was Brad Keselowski. Hope he's okay. Read on social media that his cool suit broke during the race. At some point during the race, I'd had medical attention after the race was over. IV fluids. Hope he's okay. I think he's all right, but nonetheless, that's a scary thing to happen during a race like this, or during the race. But hope he's all right, and then I'm glad he's all right too. 16th, Justin Haley. 17th is Riley Herbst. His first three finishes are 17th Daytona, 17th last week in Atlanta, 17th today at Coda. And guess what? His average finish right now is 17th. So I guess he's consistent in 17th. I'm sure he wants it better. 18th is Ricky Stenhouse, 19th Ryan Blaney, and 20th is Bubba Wallace. 21st is Denny Hamlin, whose tires got locked up. Got an AD, of course. 22nd is John Hunter Nemechek. 23rd was Cole Custer. 24th was Joey Logano. Thought he would have ran better. That's a surprising result for him. 25th was Austin Cindric. I'm really more so surprised for Austin Cindric because he usually does really well in the road courses. And he does well at Coda usually. His team was behind the 8 ball a little bit this weekend and practice qualifying. But yeah, he was as high as 5th, but he just, other than that strategy of like being up there, he didn't have the speed like he usually does in the road courses. 26th is Austin Cindric did get into Ty Dillon, which I'm a little mad because Ty Dillon's one of my drivers. 26th was Josh Berry. 27th was Derek Jones. 28th was Ty Dillon. He got crashed by Austin Cindric there. Cindric there, stayed there. But 29th was Zane Smith. 30th was AJ Allmendinger. Allmendinger, I was a little surprised. I think he was doing decent. He was doing all right. Just it didn't get the finish he wanted. He usually finishes well in these road courses there. So I'm a little surprised with the finish. 31st was Cody Ware. 32nd was Kyle Larson. His tire fell off during the race. I think he had to serve a 2-lap penalty. That's why he was back there where he was in that finishing position. And other than the stages, there weren't really too much cautions, so that didn't help him really. And the only bright side he had was he was the fastest lap of the race, so he gets a bonus point there. And for AJ Allmendinger, by the way, he did get the fastest lap last week. But yeah, Kyle Larson was the fastest lap this week. He gets bonus points towards his championship points. So that's the silver line Kyle Larson can look at. 33rd, Ryan Preece, who won himself a stage in stage 2. So it kind of eased the pain a little bit, but still not good. He finished 33rd. 34th, Ty Gibbs. He and his teammate Briscoe got into it there a little bit on the track. That's why Briscoe dropped some spots. Ty Gibbs didn't have a great weekend really to begin with, but got 34th. 35th is my guy Austin Dillon. he and Denny Hamlin into it there. Austin Dillon was just minding his own business. And then the next thing you know, he gets door slammed by Denny Hamlin because his tires locked up. 36 was Daniel Suarez. He and Connor Zilich crashed together there during the race. For Suarez. 37th is yesterday's Xfinity race, Xfinity winner at Toda, Connor Zilich in his Cup debut. Not the way I'm sure he wanted to finish his Cup debut. I would have loved to have seen him run well in his Cup debut. I don't know if he would have won, because there's just too much competition, but I would have loved to have seen him make some laps. Had a decent run there, but hate it for Connor Zilich. Hopefully he can do another Cup race here real soon. I bet you this next one's probably going to be on a road course. But who knows? We'll see. But hate it for Zilich there. And as for Austin Dillon, first few stages there, we were probably in the 20s. We weren't really, fortunately, we weren't much of a factor there. But last stage, I thought we were gonna just have a respectable finish, finish inside the top 20, and I thought we were just minding our own business there until, of course, we got door slammed by Denny Hamlin because he locked his tires up. I was a little mad about it, but it's not like he did on purpose. But I was still a little bit upset about it. But part of racing, finished 35th. Get ready for Phoenix next week. That's our next race, and hopefully we can have a better run there at Phoenix. We are 30 points behind Kyle Larson, the last playoff spot. So we need to start getting some stage points, finishing a little bit better, and getting off the truck faster, and have a good practice for qualifying, and have a good weekend. We need a good weekend. And still wearing my AD hat proudly. Got a little bit of work to do. Our teammate Kyle Busch has speed. Hopefully we can get some of his speed too, and let's get back to work and welcome North Carolina and get ready for Phoenix next week. Let's go, AD.